Hey, how's it going? Voiceover Foxatrot here, and basically I'm just going to be here explaining the run and the challenges of it. What you're watching in the background is not highlights, but the run condensed, basically. For example, I lost my first rush. He bought a stone sword and just ran out and stabbed me. But, life happens, and I didn't reset the run. I mean, mistakes like that are so inevitable in this. Like, I don't think I actually got the perfect first rush where, you knock them off the map and you get their bed as they're falling. More than maybe 3 times, which is kind of sad. And there were a lot of mistakes in this run. I absolutely think I could get, well, I'm not going to spoil how many I actually got, but I could definitely add a couple wins on there. 2 5-minute games, I think of 4:26. Those were my longest ones. It wasn't too bad, but I mean, it did cost me some. I lost a fight here. To be fair, he did like triple hit me through blocks, but you gotta take responsibility. This is actually the play that was in the opening cinematic. I think that's pretty cool. On to the second game. I think probably the very biggest challenge of the entire run was my internet. Like, you don't see it much, but there's a couple clips. That one where in the first game where I threw the fireball to combo him, like right before that sequence, I only had to waste my fireball because I just lagged out. And that's not even right, that's not okay. Another thing was just consistency. Like, I could have just bought TNT Fireball every time, but as you see, I have a gap in my inventory because I need the health if I'm going to actually win every game. Like, if you're just going for speedrun world record every single time, you're probably not going to be buying many gaps. You're just going to, do your fastest first rush. If you mess it up, you just reset. It's just not that deep. But I can't really do that. So, yeah, I'm basically buying gaps whenever I have to and explosives whenever I can. This guy was an absolute pro gamer, but he lost his bed as he fireball jumped on me. It was kind of hilarious. Okay, this is what I have to deal with, bro. Did you count how many fireballs this man has thrown? It was 3. I'll count for you. This is just simply not okay. Whips out a sharp iron, loses the fight. That's Bedwars. Here's the start of the 4th game at about the 12-minute mark. This was the worst first rush. I kill him, actually, after I fell in the void once. He loops back and forth, he would have just chased me and got my bed. I didn't even mean to void. I would have just sacked my bed, but I ended up voiding. Goes in the shop, buys sharp. He was actually running back and forth between diamonds and his shop. His base, and it was absolutely insane. To add insult to injury, chat, they bought all the fireballs. They have a monopoly. I swear Nons get like a starter pack. He still has fireballs. Explain. I feel like Nons spawn in with more iron. It's just not right. Pretty sure this one was a 4 or 5-minute game. I can't remember which one, but it wasn't fun. Yeah, this was a 5-minute. I'm looking at the scoreboard right now. Neither of us have a bed. I don't have iron armor. Like, look at this gear difference. He has a sharp iron prot. GG. Yep, that was a good fight. Long queue times kind of screwed me over in this one. This is the 5th game, and I'm already at the 20-minute mark. But I just want you to appreciate this play for a second. Pink throws a fireball to knock my TNT off the bed. I kill Pink. I'm like, alright, chat, I'm gonna go in, get my tier 2. I'm actually gonna get a golden apple so I can have a gap for the fight. And oh, I didn't bring the bed. GG. So that was fun. But, I get the kill. Pretty easy victory. White's a PvP mastermind, but they lag out, so that's an easy kill. 6th game. I'm not feeling too bad at this point. Like, these are quick wins, and the queues aren't super hard. This is maybe 10 in the morning. Good queues. I actually thought yellow was the last player in the game, so I leave the lobby. I just skipped to where the game ended there, but that was kind of insane. I left the lobby thinking that was the end. But yeah, this whole challenge in general is very similar to what I used to do just as a normal, everyday, former queue grinder. I don't play nearly as much anymore, but used to, I was a menace. Me and my duo would hop on and we would just be like, alright, we're gonna see how many wins we can get in an hour. And we'd just play doubles, and usually we'd get around 10. I think one time we got something crazy like 16 wins in an hour in, the morning amazing queue time. But this is very similar to that, just in solo, which I don't have as much experience in. I just don't like solo as a mode as much. I mean, it's just a lot of 1v1s and you can get rushed from both sides. The whole meta of doubles is my favorite, because sure, there is cross mapping, which is gross, but you can also just generally cover more angles and it's more skill based. You're taking a lot more 1v2s, which are harder. I feel like doubles can just be a harder mode and more of a skill based mode, and there's a lot more luck in solo. That's not entirely true. I mean, you can get rushed from both angles in either of the modes, but if you're good enough, you don't queue a sweat, you're gonna be fine in doubles. If you queue 2 sweats that target you, I mean, what can you do at that point? You just have to accept it. Also, that was a lovely fireball jump from that man. See, I'm multitasking right now. I'm making a good video, and my girlfriend's gonna watch this later, and she's gonna learn about Bedwars, and it's gonna be awesome. We're actually about to do ACT stuff, so I'm kind of on the grind right now getting this video, because I want to upload it tomorrow, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. This guy is network level 204. I don't know what star he is, but we kind of just trade and we'll take it. This is my favorite play. He bounces on the bed. Bro was playing 1.14 plus. I forgot when they added the bed bouncing, but he just bounced. It was kind of amazing. I didn't have any explosives there, which kind of sucks, but I end up bridging and just killing him, and it's all good. So I don't chat. I just really do not want to talk. Really do not want to talk about that play. I just donated him 4 emeralds because he seemed like a nice enough guy, I guess. Genuinely don't know what game this is, but that's a pretty cool fireball, I guess. I'm using Shockwave for some reason. I'm using Shockwave as the final kill effect or whatever. It's fairly non-intrusive as a general rule, but I think Blood Explosion is just the GOAT. It's just so good. This guy just kind of crit spam me, and I couldn't figure out how to not, because he was fairly low ping. So we just traded crits because it's high pixel, and you can't do too much when that happens. Your worst enemy in stuff like this are people who trade hits, and you just can't do anything about it. So that's why you generally play at a time where there's more high ping players, so you can comp with them. Like this guy, I was just able to out hit him. I did outgear him anyways, but it wouldn't have mattered. We love fireballs. It's just we're having a great time. He's the final kill. I remember that he ended up going mid and getting a lot of M's, and he just passes me with a pearl, bro. But it's okay. I'm the GOAT. I don't come without a plan. Target acquired. Get out of my lobby. I'll see you never, hopefully, because you ran for 5 hours. Another 5-minute game. We don't like that, but it's fine. We start the next game off with a good first rush. About as good as you can get. Still has 2 gold on him. So we were able to get explosives, go to the next base. They tried to pass me, but remember, I'm the GOAT. That doesn't work on me. Get both of them. And he built to the sky for some reason, so we're having this whole top fight exchange. And I run away. I think the most lucky part about this is I didn't get anyone on first rush who built them in. Like, I could have had that guy as my first rush. I cheat, don't ignore that hit. I could have gotten someone like that on my first rush, and it would have just taken way longer. But we didn't, and I was able to deal with him once I got to him. Another decent first rush, he kind of lagged and made it a little bit harder. Critting every hit, so I'm on 2.5 hearts, but I was able to get a gap and a fireball, quickly get to the next base. This was a decent game, I remember. It wasn't too bad. Blue kind of started building the bridge for me, which is really what you want. When finals just start rushing, it makes your life so much easier. They build free bridges, and if you can clean a fight, it makes life so much easier. I'm about to clean, I think, pink here? Oh no, blue. Anyway. We're just gonna chalk it up to how irrelevant he was to me. Honestly, it was just too easy that I couldn't even remember him. We're gonna just ignore white going through dimension to rush me. I didn't even remember this. What? The fireball jump? He just didn't want me in the game, actually. But this is the final game. As you see, I have 120 seconds left. I have about a minute. And there's 2 finals left, so no matter what, I can't really, win this game and then win another one. So I'm just going to take my time. I went ahead, got M's. I don't want to use them on Gray because I don't think he's as good of a player. So I don't want to use my pots and my bridge egg. I think I just fireball jump and use the fall damage stick. Good play. I only lost 4 hearts. I think at this point in the run, I kind of forgot that I had like 90 seconds left. I was thinking, oh, I only have like 40 seconds left because I thought it was going to end at 60 for some reason. I think I remember, and then chill out. Just drink my invisibility potion. The last fight isn't picturesque. It's just kind of a rough, messy fight without beds. Fireballs up, and I just kind of crit him out. He had a sharp iron, so I think he got me to half health with 2 shots. But I started with a win already, so 15 wins on the day, but 14 in the hour. And a nice little 27 win streak to boot. But you best know that I'm going to be back with this challenge again.